Hey everybody, my name is Annika. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to talk about some empties slash products I've hit pan on. I've been collecting empties for quite some time, so I think actually I started doing this before I even made makeup videos on my channel or had a makeup Instagram, so it is kind of satisfying to have everything just like in a bin. But yeah, so I'm going to start with moisturizers because I went through quite a few. And I'm going to start with my biggest heartbreak of all time when it comes to beauty products, okay? Glow Recipes Banana Souffle Moisturizer. I truly do not understand, like, I fucking don't get it. Because they took this away, but so many people loved it. And have been begging them, just me included, have been begging for this to come back. Like, it truly makes no sense why they took it away. I tried to ask them about it many times, and they're like, just try the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. It's like, I don't want that one. I already have a hyaluronic acid that works for me. And, like, why does everyone think that that's, like, the only ingredient people with, you know, dry skin want to use? Like, I don't really understand. This was so good, so fucking good. Like, I wore this from 2019 to 2021, like, every day for 2 years. I put it on in the morning, I put it on at night, and it truly just, like, it did everything. And it did everything I needed my moisturizer to do. It hydrated for well over 24 hours. Like, it kept my skin so nice and soft and supple. And makeup applies beautifully over this moisturizer. I've never had any pilling, which I've had with the Plum Plump one because it's not the same. And I really don't understand why both products can't coexist in the line. Like, why did you have to discontinue this one, you know? One of their employees told me that they took it away to make room for new products. So, like, I don't know. And it sucks because I really do love Glow Recipe as a brand. I have quite a few things from them, but ever since they discontinued this stuff, like, it's hard for me to buy from them. It truly is, because it actually makes me so sad. Because the third thing I liked about that moisturizer is it kept my skin clear. And I've always had acne. I used to get, like, lip pimples all the time, and people would act like I had herpes, and it was always embarrassing as hell. And I've always gotten, like, big breakouts around my cheeks or my forehead. Right now I know I have one up on my eyebrow. I got one down here. I got like the big ones that you can't look away from. But I mean, I've definitely learned to be more accepting of my acne and stuff. Like, it's normal. There's nothing to be ashamed of about acne. Like, I just wish I had known that a few years ago. But I mean, like, for the first time in my life, I had clear skin because of this Banana Souffle Moisturizer. The first time in my entire life. Maybe since I was a child, you know, a baby. But yeah, I don't know. It just really disappoints me because this is my holy grail moisturizer. And I have one that I bought for like $80 fucking. And people are selling these. Unboxed ones go for like over $100 right now. People are literally selling them with, like, you know, just a tiny bit left. Like, their grimy hands have fucking been in there. But they're selling them for like more than what the full price was. I believe this was around $35 or $40 when I was buying it. And then Glow Recipe sold it on fucking Amazon for, you know, $80. And I was like, it's running out. I need to get one. But now it's like, you know, I'm not really getting the benefits because I'm using it so sparingly. So it just sucks. It makes your skin look so beautifully glowy. I don't know. I'm so upset about this. And if Glow Recipe ever, you know, wants to have a brain again, that'd be great. Because I'm sure if they just even did a test run of these, they would sell out so fast. And if I had the opportunity to stock up on these for the original price, not the fucking $80 price, I would get like at least 5 of them, you know? Like, it just, I don't know. It really hurts me, guys. I hate this. Like I said, after this one disappeared from my life, well, it's dramatic. I still have it, but it's like, you know, I'm trying to find a replacement moisturizer, right? Now, I tried quite a few. I got this one. This is the Skin Proud Sorbet Skin Everyday Jelly Moisturizer. I just finished this up last week. It's completely empty. But Okay, so I got this one hoping it would just do what I like. I prefer a moisturizer that's more of like a gel or like a lighter consistency, but I want it to actually leave my skin glowy. Now, in this one, I actually did like it. I do like gel moisturizers. It had a nice texture. I like the pink packaging, but the smell was kind of weird. It almost like, let me see. It almost smells like patchouli or it smells like, I don't know, some kind of like musty licorice. I don't know. I don't like the smell. I did still use the whole thing. I did like how it, you know, wore under makeup fine. I don't know. I didn't feel like the hydration would last. Like, because when I'm getting ready, I put on my moisturizer, okay? And then I'll do my brows. And then I do my eyes. And then I'll do my primer right before I do my face, after my lashes are on and stuff. But I don't know, I felt like with this one and like a lot of moisturizers I've tried lately, like the hydration doesn't even last until then, let alone all day. So, I mean, I would probably repurchase this like if I was in a pinch, like, and was at Walmart and needed a moisturizer, but I do want to try other ones first. Oh wait, I should have talked about this one. So I started looking for like moisturizers that might be close to the Glow Recipe, and I know Jeffree Star has a banana moisturizer, but I'm not ever buying from that fucking weirdo, so I didn't actually find this one. This is the Lily Sato Banana Mango Moisturizer. There's still a little bit in there, but this one, I mean, the smell is nice. It doesn't really smell like mango. Turmeric, banana, mango, chamomile, and rosemary. And I mean, I did like this one. It's like, I wouldn't call it a dupe. It was similar, but it wasn't, you know, the ingredients are different. This one though did hydrate my skin very well, though this one feels more sticky or like maybe a little bit more oily than the Glow Recipe. So, and I don't like the glow and like the shine that it leaves on my skin as much. I feel like it emphasizes my texture a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. This one is good though. I would totally buy this one again. I just want to find a holy grail moisturizer. Wasn't bad, but I just, you know, obviously didn't notice like the acne disappearing. That's like the one thing that the Glow Recipe one had over all these other moisturizers. Like, luckily my breakouts aren't too bad, but like trying a shit ton of new moisturizers has definitely been taking a toll on my skin, so kind of sucks. But Lily Sato, this one is not discontinued. I would buy this like if I ran out of the other one. If I don't find another one by then, maybe I'll buy this again. But okay, so this is my favorite hyaluronic acid moisturizer, or product really. I love this line though. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Cloud Cream Moisturizer. And it's so nice, you guys. I remember the first time I used this, it just, like, I only needed a tiny bit. I had a small sample of it, and I used that sample for a few days, and I just like, I don't know, it just spreads like water over your face, and it really is so nice. I think I still have a little bit left in this one. I don't know if you can see in there, but like you can definitely feel the difference in your skin texture. It just feels better, and I've used this for years. I discovered this probably 2019 as well, when I was trying a bunch of samples and stuff, trying to find a good moisturizer. On Sephora, there's really good like holiday kits with this moisturizer. I've bought them every year except for, you know, the holiday season a few months ago. Like, I really did want to get it, but I just felt like the value wasn't the same. But normally you get a full size of this moisturizer, another full-size product from this line, or if not 3 full sizes or 2 full sizes and like a sample size. And actually, let me show you one of the ones I got one year. This is the eye gel. I got this and a sunscreen, all for the price of this one moisturizer, which is like $58. And I do really like the eye cream, by the way. It's also empty. They have like a couple different serums that I really like, and I do have the sunscreen still, but the moisturizer is really my favorite thing. So yeah, Water Drench is an amazing line. I love it. I think it's good. And this is a Biossance Squalene Vitamin C Rose Moisturizer. I went through this pretty fast. It had a nice light smell. It had a nice texture. I mean, I didn't notice any differences, obviously, because it's a sample. I feel like you need to really try a moisturizer consistently to see maybe any difference. But I did like this, and I would totally try this one again. I just felt like I needed more time with it that I didn't get, but it did make my skin look nice. It worked under makeup, so yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say about this hyaluronic eye gel, I never used it in the mornings because it did not work under concealer and stuff. It just sometimes would have a weird texture. The last one I have here, this is a Natural Therapy Hemp and Collagen Facial Day Cream. And I used the shit out of this. I got it at Ocean State Job Lot. It was affordable. I saw they had a few different hemp products, and I also have, I went through a hemp retinol like serum. It smelled so nice. I don't know where that bottle is though, but I really liked this as well. I don't like those thick creams, the ones that just feel like, you know, a generic lotion. I felt like it kind of had that going on, but it really had a nice moisturizing factor to it, and I felt like it did help my skin barrier as well. Like, I felt like my skin, after using this for a couple months, my skin did feel smoother. So I would buy this again. I actually did try to find it last time I went to Job Lots, but yeah, I mean, it's good. I don't know that it's really doing much besides just keeping my skin smooth. Like, it does say on here it improves your elasticity, has collagen in it. And then on to, oh wait, oh, I do have it. Natural Therapy Facial Serum with hemp and retinol. Tried to get the rest out, but I couldn't. This one I really liked. This was the first retinol product I really started using, besides like the Glow Recipe eye cream for a long time, but like I just put that in my eye area, so my skin definitely went through a detox with this, but I am glad to be using retinol. Yeah, this was really nice. It left my skin super hydrated at night too, and obviously if you're using retinol, just try and use your sunscreen in the mornings. Don't forget that. Alright, I'm gonna try and finish up on like the skincare products, and then we'll get into makeup. So the next thing I have is this Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic, and it's a 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. I'm almost out of it. It's like right up to here, but yeah, this burns like a bitch. I've used a lot of it. I only use it maybe once a week. I haven't used it in a few weeks though. I have other toners that are like, have BHAs and stuff that I like better. And yeah, I mean, I just got this on a whim. I don't think I would repurchase this one. I just think it burns a lot, and I feel like the name Glow Tonic is kind of a joke. It doesn't do anything of the sort. It doesn't really make your skin glowy. It just makes your skin feel very tight. It definitely makes your skin feel clean. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one, the pain is not worth it, especially if I have an active breakout. It just hurts. It hurts. Next thing I have is a primer. This is the NYX Honey Do Me Up Primer. I really liked this, though the one thing about this is like, I don't know, this spatula thing, and then maybe you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like so ridiculously like sticky. It is a very sticky product, but I do really enjoy this. I would totally buy this again. I really tried to get as much as I could out of it. It has a super pleasant, like honey sweet sort of smell that I just don't like when I'm trying to put it on and it's like little strands of the product are like going across my face. I feel like that's kind of annoying and sometimes would deter me from reaching for it, but overall it's worth it. It's NYX, so it's more on the affordable side, and yeah, I mean, it's good for dry skin. I got this because of Soph. She has like oily skin, but she likes this too. So if you've tried this, let me know what's your skin type and did you like it. Actually, let me know about any of these products. Have you tried any of these? What did you like? What did you not like? Would you repurchase? Let me know. Okay, the next primer I've got is the Milani Rose Primer. And I used this until it was pretty much empty, though by the time I was getting to the end, I noticed the smell change. It used to smell like roses. I mean, it still kind of does, but it just, I don't know, the smell was a little different. I felt like it was probably time to stop using it. But if I ever get like any signs that my makeup is possibly going off, like a change in texture or smell, I'm not gonna use that. But yeah, I really did like this. This is the type of primer that I like the best for my skin. I like a hydrating primer that leaves a little bit of a glow. Like the First Aid Beauty Coconut Smoothie Primer is like my favorite of all time. And yeah, I have the hydrating one now, but I definitely think the Rose Primer is better. The hydrating one doesn't do the same thing. That's what it looks like. And then once you kind of rub it out, it leaves such a nice sheen, and it is hydrating. I do like this one though. If you don't like rose, you will definitely not like this, but I love rose, so I don't mind the scent until it goes off. This is the last primer I have, and then we'll actually be into like real makeup. But I've gone through at least 3 others of these. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. But yeah, I have a pretty big pan going. I really love this primer. It works on like every skin type, at least in my experience. Like, I've used it on people with mature skin, oily skin, dry skin, acne prone skin. Though they also do have an acne fighting one, I guess, but I have not tried that one yet, though I definitely want to. Once this one runs out, I'll go grab one of those just to see how it compares. But I did try the luminous one thinking I would love it because I have dry skin. I love anything that's like a dewy look, you know, but it was weird. It like was not the same texture. It did not blend into your skin the same way, and it almost had like a weird like glittery sort of a sheen to it. Like, I don't know, it was unflattering on the skin, to say the least. I know they have a matte one too, but I've not tried that one because I will probably never need a matte primer. The only matte sort of primers I'll use is if it's something like this that leaves a satiny finish, or I'll use like a pore filling primer, of course, and that mattifies for me. So the luminous one sucked, but this original one is amazing. Oh yeah, and keep trying to say this, but this is like the 3rd time I've been cut off by something. So I got the Tatcha Silk Canvas a couple of years ago, and I got a mini version of it, but I ended up moving and I lost it anyway. But I tried that thing for like 2 weeks straight, and I was like, why is it not working for me? Like, what's going on? It was such a mess. I put it on over moisturizers, like many different moisturizers. It pilled with every single one. I tried it without moisturizer. It would still pill like my makeup, and I don't know if it's my skin chemistry or something, but like nothing worked for me with that primer. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer all the way. And Tatcha, I know a lot of people love that one, but not me. Alright, so I have a couple of foundations here. This one's been sitting in my closet for quite some time. I need to repurchase this because this is one of my favorite foundations. I've gone through 2 bottles of this so far, including this one. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. I absolutely love this. I buy the shade Soft Ivory, and this one also has like one of those spatula things, which I'm not like the biggest fan of. I wore this to work for a couple of years. It was my like work foundation. I knew it was never gonna let me down. It's super nice. I definitely recommend this one if you have dry skin or want a dewy foundation that's affordable. I believe it's around $6 still, so yeah, I really like this. Definitely need to repurchase it. I'm trying to work through my current foundation collection before I buy any more, because I'm not sure if you can really tell on my skin right now, but I'm wearing the NYX Bear With Me skin tint, and the shade I have is too pale for me, but I'm trying to like formulate my thoughts on that skin tint and the Maybelline one because I have both of them. but I think I'm not a skin tint girly. I just like a good medium buildable coverage dewy foundation. This one is great. A couple of my favorite foundations have been discontinued, so I'm praying this one never gets discontinued because it's amazing. But yeah, highly recommend, especially if you have dry skin or like dewy foundation. And oh, I bought this because of Kathleen Lights and I've never regretted it. So, and then, okay, we also have the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. Now, I have the shade Y218, but I feel like it's a little pink on me. I don't know. I think that's kind of weird, but the Makeup Forever, like, why can't they all just have the same colors for all their foundations? Like, I don't understand. What is Y218? How does that differ from the one that I have in my stick foundation? But the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation I got, not this past summer, but I think it was summer of 2022. And I don't know. It's really nice. It smells like sunscreen though. Totally smells like sunscreen, but I don't mind it. I just feel like it's super pretty on the skin, though this shade is definitely a little off. Like, you can probably see it's kind of weird, but yeah, for some reason, like, it's just me, or does that, I mean, maybe it does look a little yellow, but for some reason on my face sometimes it just looks a little bit pink. But yeah, it's really nice. It's definitely like a light medium coverage. It has skincare benefits. It says it brightens and smooths, hydrates, firms, and evens out. So, I mean, I like this. I would probably repurchase it, but I still have a little bit left, so I don't need to do that just yet. But I do recommend this if you could find a shade that works for you and you like the light coverage, like kind of dewy sort of thing. But yeah, these are two foundations I've run out of. All right, now on to concealers. And this concealer and I have been through a lot. I've had so many of these, you guys. This is the shade Fair, I believe. I'll have to double check. It could be Porcelain. Oh yeah, 110 Fair. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind is so nice. I use it like up on my brow bone, just to shape out my brows a little bit, but also to add coverage before I do my eye primer. Sometimes I use it as eye primer. And the other day I actually forgot to bring a foundation to my mom's house, which is where I get ready a lot of the time. And I forgot. I used to use this as an all-over foundation all the time, so I did that, and it just, oh, it looks so nice. I've always loved this. The only thing that I don't like is the sponge. I hate that. I hate the sponge. I hate that sort of packaging, but whatever. I will continue to buy this as long as it continues to work for me. This shade for me is pretty good. I don't think there's anything lighter than this, but yeah, I really like this. I also have the pink one, which I use as a corrector sometimes, but you know me and my Becca under eye corrector, which I'm about to get to. But I definitely would say the Becca under eye corrector is better than the pink one, but if you're in a pinch and you need a pink corrector, that one's pretty good. But I definitely just like this for the concealer. I think it's super nice. It works as an eye primer. It doesn't rub off, and I really like this neutral fair shade. It's super nice. But yeah, everyone loves this concealer, I think. 10 out of 10, recommend. I've bought at least 4 of these and got through them. I think this is my 5th one. So yeah, but okay, then we got the Becca under eye corrector, and this is the original one I bought, and I literally worked on it for over 3 years. It is completely empty as of a few weeks ago. I honestly can't believe I finished it. I did buy the Smashbox Becca version, and it seems to be the same so far, so fingers crossed that it you know, holds up over the years, because I'm sure it'll take me forever to get through another one of these. But yeah, I really love this. I'm ride or die for this, and this is a holy grail product of mine, so thank you Smashbox for not letting this thing die, because I would have been absolutely devastated if they took this away from me as well. Everything I love gets discontinued. I do plan to do a video on my discontinued faves, because I got quite a few of those. Alright, this is a concealer that has a pretty big dip in it. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. My shade is Vanilla Light 2. And I do like this, but I mean, I think it can work for spot concealing. But sometimes this is a little bit too matte for me. So I often use it as an eye primer. Though spot concealing is another great use for it. But it depends. Like, it depends. If my skin's extra dry, I will use the Maybelline one to spot conceal. But if my skin is doing alright, then this one works no problem. But yeah, I do really like this, though it's not a good under eye concealer for me. I've tried it like that and it was an epic fail. I wish I had the picture still. I remember a long time ago when I was still a Nikki Tutorials fan, she said she liked this as an eye primer. So I remembered that and I started using it as an eye primer. Thanks, Nikki. I know I made videos about you, but promoting a scam, but thanks for the rec. I think the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is definitely more my thing. I've gone through one of those before in the past, and I ended up buying this instead of that one. But I use it only for spot concealing or eye priming, or like maybe if I have some redness like in this area. It's alright. I think once I run out of this, I will not repurchase because it's just not the type of product that I really need. Okay, so I have one cream bronzer and one cream blush thing here. This is the Fenty cream bronzer. Mine, of course, looks dirty as hell, but I have the shade Butter Biscuit, and I used to have Amber, but I lost that one and repurchased it as the contour stick, which I've been using every single day. But this is what mine looks like. It is almost gone. I've been working on this for quite some time. I did buy this and the original Amber one that I had. I bought them right around launch. I use it every week, like, for years. And I really love this. I think it's super pretty. I would definitely repurchase this, though I have a few cream bronzers right now, so I don't need to buy it again right away. But this is just a staple bronzer. I love it. My friend Hersa over on Instagram, the thehersaway, she and I did a live this past weekend, and we were comparing our dips or our pans or whatever. She has the shade Up Macchiato, I believe, and hers is like even worse than this. So I'm like, yeah, mine's definitely gonna look like that soon, but we both love it. And yeah, but yeah, this is just a really nice shade for me. Every time I've worn it, I've always felt like my bronzer looks good. So the next thing I have, this is almost gone. This is a Nude Sticks blush, okay, and it's pretty scuzzy. Looks like there's always cat hair on my makeup, and it just makes me want to fucking scream. But okay, so this is the Nudies All Over Dewy Color in the shade Bohemian Rose. And I got a set with 3 of these, and I went through the entire Bondi Bay mini, completely used it. I really like this blush color. Bohemian Rose is really pretty. Let me just swatch it for you. Bohemian Rose. I enjoy the finish of this. I think it looks good with like any makeup look that you do. I would repurchase this in a full size because I love the color and I love cream blushes and cream bronzers and stuff, but I guess Nude Sticks has supported some hateful shit in the past, so you know, I just feel like people have such strong opinions on issues that they know nothing about. But it makes me not want to buy from Nude Sticks. I don't know, it just kind of sucks because I think Nude Sticks has really pretty formulas, but I don't support hate. I just don't plan on buying from Nude Sticks at all in the future. I think if I happen to get something in my collection, like maybe someone buys me a cream blush or a cream bronzer for my birthday or something, okay, I'll take it, but kind of like I did with the P. Louise stuff. But anyways, how did I get started talking about this? Oh yeah, Nude Sticks. They supported the Canadian Freedom Convoy, I believe, and that is like a white supremacist hate group. Side note, as a white person, how the fuck could any other white person actually like genuinely believe we are like the supreme race, you know? It's like we are not superior to anybody. I don't know, I just want to see the world do better, okay? I just want people to stop being so goddamn hateful. There's no point, like, as far as we all know, you only get one life on this earth, so why are you wasting it being a hateful, miserable fuck, you know? It really bothers me. And I wish that, like, all these, like, racist, transphobic, homophobic, and all these hateful people, if they would just spend, like, even a day with a person who's trans or gay or whatever, it's like, maybe you would actually learn something and stop being so fucking ignorant. But it really bothers me. Like, we are all allowed to be different from each other, but we should not have the right to police each other's bodies and decisions and all this. But anyway, I digress. I remember one year I asked for like a BoxyCharm subscription for my birthday from my mom, and I got this Dragon Beauty like purple color corrector, and now the wand is gone. I actually was pleasantly surprised by this. Now, Nikita Dragon, I think she is so beautiful, but I know she's like extremely problematic, though last I heard about her, she was arrested or something. I hope she's doing okay, but I was never like a Nikita Dragon fan, and anything I know about Nikita was from like drama videos. I remember she released these color correctors. I got the purple one, and purple is meant to correct yellow, right? So like sallowness in your skin, and sometimes I do get a little bit of that, though not very often. Once in a while, like if I've stayed up too long or like didn't get enough sleep or something, sometimes I'll get like some yellowness around my eyes, so I started using it for that. I mean, I don't like that the wand broke off, that kind of sucks, but I would have kept using it if it didn't. I don't know if I would have ever repurchased it though, because some of the shit Nikita has done I don't feel comfortable supporting, though I liked it. I mean, it wasn't like the best product ever. It's definitely not the best color corrector, but you know, it really did brighten my eyes. I would wear it under concealer just like I would with the Becca one, and I felt like it did a nice job brightening, even just because I think it's like such a pastel purpley color. But I mean, this also, I think the color has changed a little bit. Let me see, can I swatch any of it for you? Probably not. And that's it right there. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like a very light, like cool toned lavender or pink sort of shade. And I mean, the formula is very creamy, but I feel like it definitely has silicone. I could be totally wrong, but it feels like it has silicone. And the way that concealer blended over it was very beautiful. I tried it with multiple formulas and I always liked the outcome. Sometimes I would just forget concealer because I was just wearing this. I don't know, I liked this. Wish all the best for Nikita. Pretty sure Dragon Beauty has closed down, but yeah. I would have given this one like a 7 out of 10. Alright, we're getting there, guys. So, next two things are some daily products for me. I won this eyebrow pencil in a giveaway from Allie Glines. I won all 3 of the shades, which I seriously wish the Balm would just expand their brow pencils. Like, they should. They really should consider expanding this line, because this brow pencil is amazing. I've been using it non-stop for well over a year now, and I completely used this one until it was gone. This is a really nice color for my eyebrows. I love having dark brown eyebrows. I've always done them like that, but I always used to use brow powder, and this brow pencil converted me. And it's funny because I had tried the ABH brow pencil, so I was like starting to dabble in brow pencils a little bit, but no, this converted me to a brow pencil, and I love it so much. It blends out so easily. It's creamy enough that you can work with it, but then once it sets down, it's not going anywhere. And especially looks good with like a tinted brow gel over top, or a clear brow gel. But yeah, I love this brow pencil. I think if you can find that one of the 3 shades they have work for you, they have like a blonde, light brown, and dark brown. If you can find one that works for you, I think you should try it, because I mean, I love this. I just wish they had more shades. Like, what are they doing? I would love to be able to use this in my makeup artistry kit, but there's only 3 colors. So the next thing I've got here is the Maybelline Sky High. I went through this whole tube, and I really like it. Okay, I really like this one. I mean, a lot of the time I'm using mascara, it's just to blend my natural lashes with my fake lashes. But this one just does such a good job at that, but it also looks amazing on your lower lashes. I find that it doesn't smudge on me, though I know some people have problems with Maybelline mascaras. I personally do not. And this one, I think, I don't know, it's almost beating my Lash Sensational, which is my favorite mascara, but this one is easier to work with for what I've been using it for. Though I definitely prefer the Lash Sensational for like when I'm not wearing fake lashes. But this one is so easy to just throw on. And right now I have a different version of it. It's like the cosmic black packaging. I don't really think that there's much of a difference aside from the packaging. I can't really tell. But it's really nice. I would repurchase this again and again and again. I've always preferred to buy drugstore mascara anyway. I personally don't see a point in not doing that, you know, but to each their own. The last few things are lips, so I have 2 of these Fresh Sugar lip balms right here. This is the coconut one. The coconut one is still available, by the way, on their site. However, this one, the lemon one, smells like lemon tarts. This one is my favorite, and of course, it's been taken away because it was limited edition, so that really sucks. But I love this formula. They have a watermelon one, I believe. There was a salted caramel one that I have, but it's like also gone, so that really sucks. But I know they have coconut and watermelon. I think there's one other flavor, maybe mango, which I'm not really into mango very much, but love coconut. These are amazing lip balms. I've had them for a while and they're still going. Barely hit pan on them. And yeah, I recommend these. I mean, they're definitely a pricey lip balm though, so I mean, you don't need this by any means, though they're super hydrating, and I love to put them on just as I start my makeup so that by the time I get around to doing like my lip liner or my lipstick, everything, you know, is nice and supple and soft. So yeah, I feel like it really helps with lipstick application. But yeah, I use these all the time. Even if I'm not wearing makeup, I just throw them on. They smell amazing. If you love scented lip balms, I highly recommend. Alright, last 2 products, guys. These are both freaking lipsticks that have been discontinued also, of course. But okay, so we've got MAC Powder Kiss Ripened. And mine is like, the formula is so weird. I try to like smush it back down, but it is an absolute crumbly mess. But I'm just gonna swatch the lipsticks. This Powder Kiss formula is by far my favorite matte lipstick formula, and it's so beautiful. This is a really nice, like almost like muted, like grayish purple. It's so pretty. I've been through a couple of these, I believe, and this one in a shade called Reverence that was also terrible. They would literally like keep discontinuing my favorite shit, especially over at MAC. They are the worst offenders for that. But yeah, I really love this color. I'm just glad that I think I have one backup of this. And then this is another one. This is Coral Bliss, and mine is very old. I've had this for quite a few years. But this was like my absolute favorite lipstick for quite some time. It's a really pretty pinky coral. I really hope you can see it too. Coral Bliss is a cream sheen lipstick, and it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I love the cream sheens as well. They're very hydrating on your lips. So yeah. Alright guys, that's it for my empties. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these. Let me know what your thoughts were. I'd love to hear them. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!